Hey everyone, we're diving into the most anticipated games heading to Nintendo Switch and its successor. These titles promise to push boundaries and deliver experiences we've been waiting years for. I'm diving into what appears to be another Mewtwo-style Zelda game, and honestly, I hope they've learned from the previous entries. The story seems to revolve around a dark period in Hyrule's history where heroes are captured and imprisoned by an unknown force. You'll likely play as various characters fighting to break these supernatural chains. The concept sounds compelling, though I'm cautious about whether it'll offer more than the typical hack and slash formula. If they can blend meaningful story elements with the Dynasty Warriors gameplay, this could work. After years of waiting, Samus finally returns in what Nintendo promises will push the Prime series forward. The story picks up after Prime 3, with Samus investigating mysterious signals from beyond Federation space. She discovers an ancient civilization that holds secrets about the Metroid's true origin. I'm genuinely excited about this one because the Prime series always nailed that sense of isolation and discovery. The Beyond subtitle suggests we're heading into uncharted territory, both literally and figuratively. Retro Studios better deliver after all this development time. Game Freak is taking us back to Kalos, but this time we're exploring the region's past during the construction of Lumiosi City. You play as a trainer helping to establish the urban planning that shapes the city we know from X and Y. The story involves working with both Pokemon and humans to create harmony between nature and civilization. I appreciate that they're continuing the Legends format because Arceus showed they could innovate. However, I'm hoping they address the technical issues that plagued that game while maintaining the fresh gameplay mechanics.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
This appears to be a dark fantasy RPG where you control vampiric beings struggling with their humanity. The story follows a clan of Duskbloods who retain some human emotions and memories, unlike their fully turned counterparts. You're caught between the human world you once knew and the supernatural realm you now inhabit. The moral choices seem central to the experience, with your decisions affecting both character development and story outcomes. I'm intrigued by the premise, though vampire games can easily fall into cliché territory. The execution will determine whether this stands out. Based on the title, this seems like a story-driven adventure following a character named Elliot across different time periods. The narrative likely spans multiple eras, with Elliot either time-traveling or living through reincarnations to experience pivotal moments in history. Each chapter probably focuses on a different millennium, presenting unique challenges and historical contexts. I'm curious about how they'll handle the scope of such an ambitious concept. Adventure games live or die by their storytelling, so this needs strong writing and character development to work. The concept has potential if executed well. Hey, quick pause here. If you're enjoying this look at some of Switch's finest games, hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Let me know in the comments which of these games you've played or are excited to try. Now, let's continue with our lineup. CD Projekt Red is continuing their fantasy saga, though probably without Geralt as the main character. The story likely introduces a new Witcher or follows an established character like Ciri as they deal with a world where monsters are becoming extinct. You'll probably face political intrigue, moral dilemmas, and the question of what purpose Witchers serve in a changing world. I'm excited but cautious after Cyberpunk's launch issues. The Witcher series excels at complex narratives and character development, so I'm hoping they return to that formula while learning from past mistakes.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems.
This title suggests a stealth-focused game where you play as someone or something that's hard to catch or define. The story might involve espionage, supernatural elements, or psychological themes about identity and perception. You could be playing as a master thief, a shapeshifter, or someone with the ability to phase between realities. Without more concrete information, I'm speculating based on the name alone. Stealth games require tight mechanics and clever level design to succeed. The mystery around this title is fitting, though I hope the actual game delivers substance behind the intrigue.
Covering pathways and tunnels within the walls that will lead you to hidden treasures. Elusive combines exploration with resource and treasure gathering.
Capcom continues their turn-based Monster Hunter spin-off series with what sounds like a darker storyline. The Twisted Reflection subtitle suggests the story deals with corrupted or altered monsters, possibly through human interference or supernatural forces. You'll likely play as a rider who must understand and combat these changed creatures while uncovering the source of their transformation. I enjoyed the previous stories games for their Pokemon-like mechanics applied to Monster Hunter creatures. The darker tone could work if they maintain the series' charm while exploring more serious themes.
Into a corner, and the point of no return is looming before us.
Can't afford not to go. I cross the meridian, keep going. Ratha! But it won't be for long.
This title implies a story about destiny gone wrong, or heroes who've lost their way. The narrative probably follows characters whose predetermined paths have been corrupted or altered by outside forces. You might play as fallen heroes trying to reclaim their destiny, or prevent others from suffering the same fate. The concept suggests themes about free will versus predetermined destiny, which could make for compelling storytelling. Without knowing the genre, I'm hoping it's an RPG that can explore these philosophical concepts meaningfully. The title alone creates expectations for a serious, story-driven experience. A new James Bond game focusing on what appears to be Bond's earliest mission or origin story. The First Light subtitle suggests we're seeing Bond at the beginning of his career, possibly his first assignment as 007. The story likely involves classic spy elements like international conspiracies, high-tech gadgets, and exotic locations while exploring how Bond became the agent we know. I'm hoping this captures the cinematic feel of Bond films while offering solid gameplay mechanics. Previous Bond games have been hit or miss, so this needs to nail both the atmosphere and the action to succeed. Hey, let me know what you think about these games. Maybe you've played some and have a different take, or maybe something here caught your eye. Drop a comment, let's chat about it. See you in the next one.